Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be doing something that I never thought I was going to do, and that is going to be powering up Registeel for the Ultra League, specifically for the Fantasy Cup, but it is still going to be good in the Open Ultra League, so it is definitely a worthy investment. Why have I held off so long? Because I thought it was a scared pick, like Dialga. Yeah, pick this when you're scared, when you think that you're not good enough, or you're just lazy, or I don't know what the case is, okay? You do you, but that was just my mentality. And come to find out, using it today, it's exactly that. I couldn't believe how OP it was. Now, I went up against this thing 1,000 different times, but being on the other end, using it, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. So with that said, if you do enjoy my content, please give it a thumbs up for that Elite TM and power up. Let's get into it. You're going to see some great battles here, folks. I think I like Registeel. We're going to be pairing it up with Tapu Fini and Giratina with Shadow Force. Let's go. And of course, Shadow Claw. Alrighty. We're going to lead with Tapu Fini the entire time. And let's see what we have going on here. We're going to have some really good plays. And I'm kind of just, I don't really need to get used to Registeel. I just, I've never used it before in the Ultra League. So it's kind of an experience here. So let's all experience it together. With that said, let's get into the commentary here. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. We got a nice little mirror match going here. Now, something I've said before is going to be when you're going to have a lot of mirror matches with the same Pokemon, it's going to boil down to a lot of these special cups that we do have where you're going to see a lot of repeat Pokemon. Of course, you're going to have a mirror match in an open league too. There's no doubt about that. But the thing about having a higher attack instead of an IV Wade Pokemon, meaning lower attack, higher defense, and stamina, is if you have higher attack, a lot of people have lower attack, therefore you will be able to beat them in CMP, and it's just that much better for you. All right, so it looks like we're going to be looking perfect here up against this Clefable. There's literally nothing it can do. All right, now there may be a couple of times where I kind of over farm and waste a few quick moves worth of gaining energy because I didn't realize, I was like, oh, that's the cap. Oops. Duh. So we take the win there. They're backing out. Man, Registeel, what an OP piece of garbage. I'm using it. I'm just joking, of course. Okay. I'm in a great mood because you all supported the hell out of the video a couple videos back, and it just feels good to know that you got my back, and we'll just leave it at that. So it looks like this Sylveon here is, it feels so good to just shut these fairies down. Like, come on, what are you gonna do? Yes, we've got it now. We're gonna undertap this here so we can farm a little bit with our quick moves here and come out of this with a great amount of energy. Bringing in their Giratina and throwing the Zap Cannon here. And Zap Cannon is a legacy, as you see me use my Elite TM. Absolutely worth it. I do have a couple of Zap Cannons hanging around, but this one landed right on 2,500 as well as being shiny. So we're gonna go with it. Now, as far as the Shadow is concerned, I think I had enough to do it. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I had enough XL candies to do that too. It was just the regular candies that I needed to invest in for the power up, and then as well as that secondary move. But I wanted it to be as tanky as possible. The Shadow is great, but we're just, going to go with this one here. Alrighty, so what's going on? We're up against a Togekiss. We'll let this flamethrower go. Thank you for all of the work you did there, Mr. Registeel. And they've got their Giratina out here. Now we are up on a shield compared to them. They're going to be going for that Dragon Claw here. And man, Shadow Force has been coming in clutch on Giratina Altered. I'm telling you what, this thing is a beast when it comes to that move. People aren't expecting it, and or even if they're expecting it, you're still doing a lot of damage. Now at this point, they close out the wrap. They didn't like the situation, the outcome that was going to be presented there, so they closed it out. All right, gonna go ahead and move on to the next one. We're gonna be met with a Shadow Sandslash. Now, technically, this is exactly where we would want to see it. We could one-shot it, of course, with Focus Blast, do a ton of damage with Shadow Force. By the time we get to Shadow Force, they're gonna land probably 3 Ice Punches, and by the time we get to Focus Blast, they'll be able to get to a Bulldoze, which is going to be doing a decent amount of damage to our Registeel. So this is a great matchup here for us. Yeah, they baited me. It's okay. It doesn't really matter. I figured it was going to be Ice Punch, but we just need to bring them down low enough to either... I think I'm going to... I lock on down several Sand Slashes in this video. Yeah. So we'll bring in our Registeel and lock on down this this guy here. All right, give me that energy. Thank you. All right, they're bringing in a Giratina. I'm going to retreat with energy, and they're bringing in a Tapu Fini, which is still not bad. And this is where Shadow Force is coming in. Okay. Now, that was a little soon. I'm going to let it go. No, it's not a little soon. Learn how to count, Poke, you jackass. All right, so we go Shadow Force. That's all we really needed to do there. And then land this. If they shield it up, that's perfectly fine. I do believe this is going to be a ridiculously long matchup. So we both stopped tapping. He stopped tapping. So I screw up here because I'm waiting for the switch clock and I tap my thing too soon and I take him out. I wanted to gain some quick move energy there, but hey, oops, nobody was lagging. We're just messing with each other. Sometimes people do that when they know that you're going to farm them up and it's not going to be good for the last Pokemon. All right, now this is crazy. I almost wanted to leave because we're shieldless. I was like, stupid game. But they don't have Shadow Force, that's right. So they got Shadow Sneak, so we don't need to worry. If they had Shadow Force, it's another story. So we just keep spamming Volt or Zap Cannon, keep lowering their attack. And I couldn't believe, I was like, are we gonna really win this? This freaking Pokemon is really OP. I was thinking to myself as I was using it, like I feel like I'm using cheat codes. All right. So we have Giratina, which is going to be our Doom cheat code, IDKFA. And then we're going to have Registeel here. I don't know what the hell cheat code. This is like Game Genie. Okay. You remember Game Genie back in the day? For all you young bucks out there who don't know what that is, before the internet, we couldn't just look up cheat codes and put them in or whatever. There was this thing that you had to buy. You put the cartridge in your system and then you put the game on top. And then you had a manual full of codes. I remember doing this for the first time and it was overwhelming. We'll get back into the commentary. What was the first game? All right. All I know is out of all the games, I did a bunch, but one that stuck to me the most was I played Mario 3, Super Mario World. And I just put on the cheat code for unlimited flying and I was finding all these secrets like, damn, what the, this is crazy. But anyways, enough of that ramble. What do we got? Quick moving down with lock on, and we're just gonna throw Focus Blast. What was that? I must have known what they were bringing in. Okay, Escavalier. Ooh, they shielded up. Could have went for a Zap Cannon. Eesh, that doesn't really matter. We got a full health Giratina. There's really nothing they can do. A lot of people have been going Acid Spray, Drill Run. They might do it here too. Yeah, they're gonna do it. A little tip. I mean, you do what you gotta do. Maybe they're gonna retreat, and they're forcing me to retreat as well, but a double Drill Run would be great. I think better for you. But yeah, they had plans to swap and kind of forced me to swap, I guess, whatever. Bringing in the Tapu Fini and going for the Surf here. We're in a great position at this point. I would assume they're gonna, no, okay, they're not shooting it up. All right, they're gonna put all their hope into this Escavalier here with the Drill Runs. We're gonna let this go, let them take us out. Well, not quite getting to the Surf, but not able to get it off. We're gonna just start baiting with Dragon Claws here because they gotta use their shield sometime. There it is. And we'll just go for another one. I could have made it to Shadow Force, but hey, whatever. This is good enough here. Plus another Shadow Claw and we take the win. We're looking good. I still in disbelief at this Registeel. I mean, we got all these people out here like boasting and talking about their ranks and they're using Registeel and I'm thinking, no wonder. I mean, yeah, you know how I feel. Crazy. So we've got a Primarina here, which is charming us into oblivion. This is just straight up not a good matchup for us here. If they catch, oh baby, that was a sweet catch. They catch it with the Steel type. They did. Wow. Well, props to you. That was a fantastic catch on your end there. And more than likely, that's going to help you take the win. Okay, so catches definitely will help you pull back horrible leads here. Getting to the Shadow Force, I think this feels like a little obsessive, but we got to do it because I don't want them to get off another Drill Run, and I kind of want to threaten them here. So you better shield this up another Shadow Force. Do they? No. All right, and they take me down. Lovely. We're still looking okay here. I mean, maybe. Oh, never mind. Of course, we've got to... Well, I can't say of course. I'm not even going to mention the algorithm because it was just too good of a day. I wasn't saying I was getting the best leads around, but using this thing, I wasn't even thinking about the algorithm. I was just thinking, I'm just smashing everybody out. Unbelievable. Okay. So this is, yeah, we let the first superpower go. I thought they might try to bait me or something, but nah, they just went straight for it. And I'm still trying to figure out if I can pull this around here. So we're going to go ahead and go for the Focus Blast since, they have the more shields left. Could have farmed a little bit more energy. I think that's what would have helped me here. Damn. Yeah, it's a little unfortunate, but hey, you can't win them all. Bringing in Tapu Finn, and all of its dreams have been lost and crushed right at this moment. Do you see that? It's funny when you pause it because they shrink real tiny. All right, good game. They're going back into their Pokeballs there. Next battle, Berserker. So we are going to be water. Very. Not taking super effective damage from a steel type move, but it's still going to do a lot, especially getting stabbing coming from Berserker. We will let the first Iron Head go here though, as we did get a shield out of them with our Surf, which is great. And they're going to be catching a Surf. What was that? Show me a dragon. Oh my goodness, Giratina Origin. All right, very nice catch. Everybody's catching today. Love to see it. All right, bring it in the Giratina and going for the Dragon Claw. Shadow Ball will essentially one-shot us here, so we're going to go ahead and shield it up, and I think we try to farm them down. Is that... All right, we're doing it. Okay, fantastic. Farming them down. Let's go, baby. Now, they do have, what is that, Foul Play? Yeah, so we got to look out for that. We're letting it go. I think they caught again. Did they catch again? Okay, no, never mind. This is not the guy. All right, so we're going to have somebody who's Mr. Catchy McGee in a few battles here. All right, we have a double KO. Now we get to pick what we want to bring in here. Okay, so that's a Haxorus. Not particularly the best situation for us here, but we'll work with it. Let's see what we have. Getting to the Surf to get a shield. You better shield us up. Moonblast. Got that shield, immediately swapping into the Registeel. Now I was worried about an Earthquake. Check this out. This is why I love Registeel. Earthquake, survive, counter, still doing that damn damage. And we get to the Focus Blast. Registeel, your attack's not great, buddy, but you can do this. I know you can. And we take out the Haxorus in one shot. Let's go. Are you serious? This feels like, I'm telling you, just a little cheap. I don't know. I feel like it should be excluded from some of these things here, but hey, it is what it is. I've got it now, so screw it all. All right, so we're up against an Escavalier. This is fine. Acid Spray, I would assume, yeah, for the first throw. And then they're going to want to start going for that Drill Run. They could bait us again. Or just throw an Acid Spray since it's going to be doing more. Super effective as well, but I suggest you would probably want to go Drill Run unless you knew that I was going to shield up. They go for the Drill Run, very nice. And we go for a Surf. Show me a double shield. I do believe they do double shield this Escavalier. Never mind, wrong battle, mixed it up again. Bring it in, Caesar, we'll take it. Unfortunately, not getting to the Surf, but if this is a Night Slash, we will survive. And it is, and we, oh yeah, they lowered our defense. That's right, Acid Spray, okay. Now, bringing in the Registeel because we don't want to take that Night Slash damage. With the Giratina, we're going to go straight for the Zap Cannon here because it's going to go right through that son of a gun. And they're shielding it up, retreating and bringing in Giratina. Now, I should have probably swapped into mine, but since we do resist a lot of this, the Ghost, no. I guess that's not resisted, so yeah. We want to lower their attack and then bring in our own Giratina. And yeah, I don't know, maybe questionable play there, but they're shieldless, so I found that it was okay. As we are lowering their attack, we're going to be able to take these so much easier here, and it's not really going to be a big deal to let the charge moves go. And they're already low, and we still have one shield left. We're looking fantastic. I'm telling you what, is it worth the investment for Registeel? I mean, there's without a shadow of a doubt, 100% IV worth the investment. Now it's up to you to find the right IVs on what you want to invest in. And I'm not going to speak on the Shadow because I haven't used it. All I know is this thing, if you haven't pulled the trigger yet, you can do it. Do it, definitely. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and take out that Caesar there. Giratina coming back for a little action. They back out. We take the win. We're looking good. And I do believe we're going to have a little bit of an intermission here with the freaking amazing Shadow that I found. Yeah, this is it. Okay, so we get the Gibble for the reward. Great, no problem, Gibble. Okay. It's not really that special anymore after Community Day. Personally, for myself, after that hard grind, have all the candies. And we ran into a freaking grunt with a dragon. And look at the IVs. Oh my gosh. What a good day. Are you serious? And that was at my house. In between battles. I just had to throw it in there. Amazing IV, Shadow Gibble. Better believe I'm going to be maxing that out and bringing it to you. Oh yeah. Oh, the damage for that thing's incredible. Amazing matchup here. You're going to love this little situation. So I go for Shadow Force, pretty much one-shot them. Now they're going to return the damage right here with the Blizzard. Bam! We survive. I got nervous. I was like, no, but we win that matchup. How awesome was that? Let's go Giratina. Bringing in our Tapu Finn to go up against the Escavalier because obviously the Registeel doesn't want to see anything with that thing, right? Doesn't want anything to do with it. And we'll let this go here because we can take these charge moves, no problem. Quick moves not doing anything. We got a Caesar back there, immediately swapping into the Registeel. Okay, I thought I won there because of the little check mark down there, but that was for catching normal types. Go Plus doing its thing. 24/7 catcher. I've got a couple more days for the sleep, and then I've got my last Snorlax. None have been shiny. None have been shiny. That's okay, I'm not even... I didn't get a shiny! I hate this game! Whatever, it was a gamble each time. Alright, so we're doing this little matchup here with the Registeels, having a little fun. Okay, finally getting the last shield. Now we're holding on to our shields. I think we start using them. Okay. Yeah, now we can start getting serious here. They just caught a Focus Blast. All right, they're really putting in this work here. And we needed to do that because that thing had energy anyways. Now all we really need to do is shield this up. This is gonna get a little... Nah, we're fine. Yeah, Surf is enough to take them out. We're taking the win there. Had to do a little maneuvering, a little longer than usual, but we're taking the win nonetheless. Next battle, what are we going to see in the lead? Absolutely love to see this. Perfect position for us here. That Alolan Shadow Sandslash. They're going to be retreating to catch. This is the catchy Mr. Catch. And that's good. That's how you play it. You got me. Very nice. Bringing in a Tapu Fini to catch a Surf and holding on to the energy on their Escavalier. Very good strategy to use indeed, and they have literally increased their chances to win, I don't know, a couple percents, potentially. We'll have to see. Maybe another catch just might do it for you, but you didn't have the best lead. But then again, they do have a ton of energy on this Sandslash here. And if they bait me with an Ice Punch, okay, we're fine. Getting to the Focus Blast, and I do believe they just caught this with a Ghost. Yes, Giratina. This person's on fire. Mr. Catcher over here. Okay. Call him Ash Ketchum. Cheesy ass dad jokes. All right. Okay. We're looking good here though. We're still in the good. Letting that go. Getting to another Dragon Claw. They don't have any more shields, right? Yeah, they're done. All right. Well, we're fine. I mean, Drill Run with a Shadow, is it enough? Yeah, 100%. I'm pretty sure. Nope, 100% survives with like 5% health. Hey, look, I'm just gauging it. I can really gauge the damage that's going to be taken by a Pokemon down to 1 or 2 HP sometimes. I mean, it's really like that if you play so much. I just haven't used a Registeel, so I still need to gauge the damage that it can take, especially for your specific IVs. That's why it's good to know your Pokemon. Next battle, met with a Shadow. Is that Shadow Gramble or regular? Oh, yep, Shadow Gramble, Shadow Charm. It is not something we want to see here. Retreating with energy, we got another catcher. Bringing in a Tapu Fini. Damn, I need to remember that. Tapu Fini. I'm getting better. Okay. And bringing in the Registeel, which doesn't completely wall it. You know, Water Gun and Surf are not really doing much, but it's not resisted. Moonblast is, so we're going to pretty much just one-shot them here. Now, the beautiful thing is that they had a little bit more health. You'd pretty much just lock on down, and you'll have a bunch of energy coming out of that battle. And they've got a Heatran in the back. Tell me I get to Focus Blast, baby. Let's go. Now, they're going to have to use their last shield here, or you let it go. Okay, they used their last shield. Sounds good to me. And I wanted to use Heatran, but I kind of looked at it, and I was like, it was between Heatran or Registeel. And Registeel won, obviously, as you can see here. All right. Definitely worth the investment as opposed to using Heatran, winning maybe 1 to 2 battles out of a set because I'm getting screwed over so bad using this dumbass thing. And then it's like, yay, Heatran, guys, cool, right? Magma Storm, so awesome. Right? Next battle, what do we got? Got a Tapu Fini mirror match going on here. Now, here you go. Let's see. This higher IV and attacks, exactly what you want. Now you do have a percent chance to lower their attack with the Moonblast, and unfortunately we did not get it. Now they're farming up even more. They could bait me here and trick me, and we let it go and call a Surf. Oh, right. And I thought I was going to be able to catch a Moonblast here. I don't know if they had enough energy quite for that yet, but no, I don't think so. But we caught a Surf, and then they bring in Haxorus, which isn't great. Now what I figure this is going to be Breaking Swipe to lower my attack here. And that's exactly what it is. So we're just going to go ahead and go Focus Blast, since it's still going to do a ton of damage to them. Unfortunately, not what we would like to see. And they're not able to farm us down. Beautiful. They're going to have to use some of that energy here before we go for another Focus Blast. And we'll bring in the Tapu Fini and go for the Surf. Why not before they get to another Breaking Swipe? It's not like we're you know, taking a bunch of damage from it, but it's still going to lower our attack. And we're already low as it is. Bringing back their Tapu Fini here. Now they're going to definitely be going for Surf. They don't need to go for a Moonblast. Oh, I was trying to retreat, but the game wasn't letting me. That was weird. That doesn't usually happen. And we bring in the Giratina holding on to 2 shields still. Now at this point, I was a little skeptical about if they had a Moonblast, so I shielded it up. Better safe than sorry, since they are shieldless at this point, right? Oh, they've got one left. So that is Shadow Force for you. There you go. Giratina helping us take the win. I don't know. I think we could have still pulled it off if we did have Shadow Sneak. But Shadow Force is just a force to be reckoned with. Yeah, love to see it. Now we're just simply going to go ahead and go for that Dragon Claw and then farm them down. And that's pretty much a wrap. They back out. We take the win. We're looking good here, folks. Man, time is flying when you have a great video. And I'm just Cloud9 over here. All right, we have another Alolan Ninetales Shadow in the lead. Yeah, you know, it's coincidence. You know, they just show up in the lead. It's good for me. I got that Ghost and Steel type in the back, which is perfectly aligning with the moves that they do have. So there you go. Anyways, so we shielded up the Drill Run. They shielded up a Surf. They go for another one. Great. We go for another Surf ourselves here. And as long as... Okay, that's fine. That's good. Now we can lock on down. If this is another one, we're going to lock on down with the Registeel here. Let's go, baby. Let's come out of this with a lot of energy. All right. What you got for me? Escavalier, that's no problem. We're going to go ahead and go for a Zap Cannon. It's going to do a ton of damage to them. They let it go. And we're going to build up a little bit more and then bring in our Giratina. Now, I'm suspecting an Acid Spray, swap into some Fairy. And, yep, there is Fairy. Okay, yep, Tapu Fini. Can we get to the Shadow Force? Oof. Do they have Moonblast? I felt like it was, again, it's a little early. No, they got plenty of energy there. So we go for the Shadow Force. They let it go. There you go. That's it. That is a wrap. Not quite. Not quite. It's not over yet. Not yet. Still have that Escavalier, which can handle us, so we need to be careful. We farmed them down after a Dragon Claw. We are shieldless. Getting to another Dragon Claw up against the Escavalier. We need to get this shield so we can get to a Focus Blast, because we're not lock-on downing that thing anytime soon, folks. I felt a little nervous. Are we going to be able to pull this one off? Bringing in the Registeel, we still have a little bit of energy left. Getting to the Focus Blast, and this will... in fact, be enough to take out the Escavalier, and we will be taking the win. I mean, duh. This will, in fact, be enough. All dramatic, and it had like 2 HP. Next battle, Giratina. You know, yeah, we're Fairy and all, but they resist the water, so it's kind of an even matchup, especially when they have that Shadow Sneak and Shadow Claw. It's just digging right into you, and they're going to be able to spam you like crazy. Unless they let it go like that, then you're going to be looking great and not having to worry about much at all. Shadow Force it is, swapping into their Tapu Fin. We're going to go ahead and bring in our Registeel because we don't want them to farm down our own Tapu Fini with all of that health that we had left while it's resisted. Going to go straight for the Zap Cannon here. I think we're going to have one of those situations, yeah, where we're going to have to farm them down with the Lock-On, which you're going to come out of this with a very good amount of energy. I mean, I feel like this thing, honestly, should be banned. After using it, it's just, you know, crazy. I don't want to spill too many things about the future, but yeah. Anyways, let's see what we have here. You'll know what I mean in a couple of days, maybe. Hopefully. All right, so up against this Registeel, they didn't lower my attack. That's great. Sounds good. 2 shields on both ends. So Shadow Force. This is just a Shadow Sneak. Exactly. Let's go. That's all I needed to land. I just needed to land that one. And now it's pretty much a wrap here. At this point, I'm just going to spam Dragon Claws. Because, yeah, I just need to get their shields, to be honest with you. We still have all 3 Pokemon. Tapu Fin's pretty much out of the count. We can get a couple of Water Guns off before they do lock on down us. But like I said, I'm just going to spam them with Dragon Claw here. Because we need to get their shields and they're going to shield up. They got it. That's their last Pokemon. There's no choice. Going for the last Dragon Claw here. And they're really holding on for dear life with the Registeel. And yes, pretty much a wrap. We're going to bring... We didn't... yeah, never mind. We're good. Bringing in Tapu Fin and farming them down. All right, moving it on to the next battle. What are we going to see here? Sigaleo with the Tapu Fini. Yeah, that's really good. Sure, it's Steel type. Iron Head's going to do a decent amount, but no, it's really not a threat. Now, we'll let this go. More than likely, it's going to be a Psychic Fangs and then swap. Iron Head. And then swap into Tapu Fin. We're going to go ahead and bring in our Registeel, which doesn't really want to see Sigaleo. It can go up against it. It does Focus Blast, and Zap Cannon is going to do a decent amount while lowering the attack, potentially. But this is obviously a better matchup here. So we're going to go right for it. They shield it. I think they double shield this. Tapu Fini. This is going to be another double shielder here. We'll let this go. because I'm still comfortable at this point. I mean, look at that surf. I mean, what is this thing? Are you serious? It's like crazy. So they swap back into Segaleo. So I'm going to be bringing in our Giratina because we have Shadow Claw. We can let this go. Go ahead and lower my defense. That's fine. Psychic Fangs. Farming them down. They're shieldless. We've got 2 shields. I mean, what are they going to do here? Bringing back Tapu Finn. I do believe they bait me here, but that's okay. Better safe than sorry. Hitting me with the surf. Going for the Shadow Force. This is such a great move, folks. Let's go. Almost one-shotting the Tapu Finn and then farming them down. They've got an Empoleon in the back. This is pretty much a wrap. We can let this go. Easy money. Shadow Force is going to do a ton, and I do believe we bring back our Tapu Finn to water gun them down. And the Registeel didn't even... No, never mind. It saw action. This is one of these battles here where I don't even use the Registeel, which is the showcase. Just Tapu Finn and Giratina handle it. They back out. We take the win. We're looking good. Still holding on to both of our shields. Next battle, what are we going to see? Oh, man, that's a fantastic lead up against Excadrill. They're going to be retreating into Clefable, and as soon as I saw that fairy symbol at the top, I swapped into that Registeel faster than a bot. Okay. Oh, my turn to use this damn thing, and I was having an absolute blast. So what we're going to do at this point here is we don't want to hit all the bubbles. You kind of need to gauge this and learn how the attack goes and how much you're going to do with a specific Pokemon. So we'll stop here, and that's perfect. That's a perfect amount of farm. And they're retreating with energy, bringing in their Giratina, see, allowing us to get to this a lot sooner than usual, as opposed to just taking them out and having no energy, right? Bringing in the Giratina so we just don't sit there after we did lower their attack. They did lock themselves here after all, so they can't really go anywhere with that Giratina. So we're going to go ahead and have a little fun. We can let these moves go here because we did lower their attack, and as you can see, it's really not, let's dig it in, but lower their attack. Getting to the next Dragon Claw on our Giratina here. Are we still holding on to both of our shields? Yes, we are, and so are they. In comes that Excadrill. Now, I had a feeling they were going to want to farm us down with that thing. I just knew it. That's the play. So we're going to bait them here, and we're just going to throw another Dragon Claw just for good measure to do a little bit of extra damage so we can just take them down that much faster. Bringing in the Tapu Finn, and we can let a Drill Run go. This is no flex whatsoever. It's just not necessary to shield up quite yet. Now we will, and farm them down. Come out of this with a ton of energy, and we're going to be looking just great. Okay, guess we're double shielding our Tapu Finn. All right, there you go. And the Clefable. All right, Meteor Mash. I'm going to assume that's what it is. And we are going to lock on down the remainder of their Pokemon. Lock on down. Let's go, baby. Oh, shoot. Was that, was this some Megatron name? That's cool. Nice. I'm a Transformers fan myself personally. Well, at least the old one. Not this whoa crap. What is this? I'm not even gonna get into it. I'm not even trying to get in time out for that. Won't hurt my feelings. All right, so Berserker, eh? Yeah, well, we've been here before. Technically, this is kind of where we would want to see it again. Foul play, spam, Shadow Claw up against Giratina. Close combat, potentially, that we don't want to see with Registeel. So they're bringing in their Haxorus. Oof, this is not good for them. Haxorus takes so much damage. Even coming from Giratina. Yeah, altered, still doing a ton. So we got one shield. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. They haven't even hit me with Breaking Swipe yet. Let's go. We will survive this. Counter's not going to take us out. Shielding it up just to put on the pressure since we haven't used one yet, knowing that they're going to be able to get to 2 here. I could almost Shadow Claw down. Not almost, I will Shadow Claw down. I'm going to retreat since they did lower my attack. It would be kind of wise to do that, to hold on to that energy and hit him with a Shadow Force later or a Dragon Claw on the Haxorus here. So we're bringing in the Registeel to go up. This is a wrap. Yeah, this is done here. Okay, so Zap, I think they back out. Like, hey, you guys lifted it up. You're the ones using it, so I'm just joining the fun. Next battle, what do we got here? Another Sandslash. Just a coincidence with the, Steel and the Ghost in the back. All right, so Drill Run. Okay, typical. You're not going to go Ice Punch. You're not even going to bait, to be honest with you. For the first one, you're just going to go straight Drill Run. The next one could potentially be a bait. But usually not. Yeah, there is another Drill Run there, and we're going to go ahead and go for Surf. Now, if they let this go, that's perfectly fine. We'll go ahead and figure it out, but they let it go, and we win that matchup, and they bring in a Dragonite. Now, I was thinking about it because it has Dragon Tail, and we have Shadow Claw, so it is going to absolutely tear up our Giratina altered. So I bring in the Registeel here. Oh, yeah, baby, I love you too, good girl. Athena's laying on my foot. She's ready for some yummy dinner. We're gonna make some spicy chicken tonight. Oh, it's gonna be great. Kind of like a tiki masala style sauce. Oh, I'm so good at doing that now. That was my favorite food, and I learned how to cook it perfection. All right, so what's going on here? Dragonite. They've been baiting me. We've been calling it, huh? Now they're calling it. Now I think they go for the real one here, but it doesn't really matter anyways. That's fine. Okay. And oh, and that's a route they back out here. We would have taken the win. We've got 2 shields. There's really nothing they can do. Plus, we're so damn tanky. Next battle, what do we got? What do we have going on here? Giratina. Again, I don't really feel too comfortable with this matchup. If they let the Meteor, or not the Meteor Mash, the Moonblast go, then sure. All right, they got 2 Pokemon weak to Fairy, so great. We're going to 1-blast that Alolan Exeggutor, and they're bringing back their Giratina here, which is amazing. So we got rid of, what didn't want to see that? Did it have Dragon Tail? So our Giratina didn't really want to see that. So we got rid of kind of the threat to that. But we still do not know if there's a fairy in the back. We're letting all these Shadow Sneaks go, calling it left and right. Well, they're calling it. We're not calling shit. We're just simply letting it go. Never mind, sorry. Just got into the mindset there of saying that. Okay, so bringing in our Giratina to, I don't know, take all this damage and hope that we can handle whatever's in the back with our Registeel. That's what it looks like this is going on here. All right, we've got 2 shields though. Okay, this is still decent. If they got an Escavalier, we're gonna be kind of screwed, honestly. A freaking Escavalier, of course it is. Lovely. All right, so we get to the Shadow Force. Oh, this is hilarious though. If you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic! You will see.